Right, so I think in my escapism from both stress and whatever, I decided that I was going to take a month off because, you know, the weather looks really nice outside, but it's getting hot and humid out in Florida. So what happened, I ended up going completely ape and I stenciled like way too many signs. But wait, there's more. And I don't know what that even is. Something over there, and then there's more, and Lada, and little Batman. We're gonna do a big Batman project pretty soon with Pete and his son, because apparently he's a big fan. And then got more stuff going on. Over here, I gotta screw these transformers down. We got more Nemo happening. I think that's it, and I got a list over there of more stuff I wanna do. That being said, let's take a moment to appreciate the wisdom of Winnie the Pooh, the official Western Zen master. Fantastic. How do you do it? Becomes so effortless. Don't do much of anything. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Just poodle around, screw around, do some stuff. Let's get in. Come on. Like my furniture pads for him to climb in, otherwise he couldn't get in. Come on, get in. Let's get in. Let's see what kind of adjustment that 75 pounds in the back seat will do. Yeah, pretty much no fender gap. Okay, maybe a finger. But anyways, let's go. I want to show you one of my favorite days is actually the day that I just sit here in peace. You know, look out, it's a bit overcasted today. And so all I do for a while is I just make these little guys out of the finger-friendly soft strand wire, heavier gauge and lighter gauge depending on the weight of the things. And so I make these little guys, and so I mark them all because I've kind of got bored of forgetting it and so forth. And then the other thing I do is I just screw all these from behind so that they're all put together nice and well. And while all that's happening, so now I just started marking them so I don't forget. I mean, I know that one is Whistling Diesel and behind it Tesla, but sometimes I don't get back to it for 2-3 months, and so I just forget. This one doesn't need a background, it just has the little hanger, and the Y is the day I was doing the Aston Martin thing and going a little bit crazy. And so I just sit here and I just screw things together. Because it's not jigsaw, it's just a drill. I get to listen to music or play audiobooks and so forth. So usually you never see me record this part because of that. We're gonna late rain down later this day. Let's see for shit. My dad used to love it, so. Parked here before as a Montero parking, just hop over that little lip. But man, look how good it looks over there in the water. So sick. Pain in the ass truck to own with all its problems, but man, it looks pretty. Right, so everything is sanded down, ready to be painted. Just need to brush off some of this dust right before I actually paint, and then start layering colors on some of them. Some of them will be just like, I don't know what this one will be. I think it'll be black sides, white top. This will be, I need to go buy some paint because I want to get that metallic, but textured paint, the same I have in my toolbox. I did test one thing I've been meaning to and I kept forgetting. So this is like aluminum with plastic in between. Basically I have a bunch of these for lease signs. The leasing company changed on the plaza that my business is at, my gym is at. And so I've been meaning, I've tried cutting like a small slice right there you can see in the corner, and that cut really well, but I've been forgetting to cut something like artsy. So since I had this one laying around, I kind of just stenciled another one. And it cut really easily, but now it has like this plastic and it's kind of hard to get it off. So I don't know if it'll be worth doing it because I can cut it out of wood without having to deal with this headache. But it does cut pretty easy and clean. You can see the lines are pretty crisp. So I haven't tried sanding it down yet, but we'll do something out of it. I just don't know what yet. So, but that's how I process a few projects. These I'm not touching quite yet. I did sand the awesome boy over here. And so next is we'll paint, get rid of a bunch, and then process a few more. And then I got the laundry list right there to stencil some more of them. But let's see when I'll pick this video up. Alright, as you can see, it's somewhat still slightly dark. It's about 6:30 in the morning. I just got back from the workout, took a Russian shower, aka jumped in the pool. And so hopefully it's dark enough. I'm gonna go try to blowtorch some stuff, but let's do a scientific test. Yep, we can see the flames. I waited till the morning because it doesn't get dark now in Florida till like 9 o'clock at night. So my only time to burn it really is early in the morning. Don't really like to make noise early in the morning like that, but what you gonna do? So we got that whole table today to paint. I mean, we'll see how far we'll get. But for now, let's go burn some stuff. Scientific test number 2. For this one, we're gonna go ahead and put some OSHA approved protective gear on. Alright, all good. Let's see if we can see the flames outside still. Kind of. Alright, let's step our game up a bit. So it kind of has a decent pattern to it, especially this guy. I like that tiger stripe. I don't know how much of it will be saved, but I haven't burned anything for a while and I love wood burning it. The smell is real nice. Not bad pattern on the transformers, and then this piece, you can see how big of a grain that was, so like it just doesn't, sometimes plywood just doesn't burn quite right. So we do experiment with it, so we'll paint that thing a solid color and nobody will ever know about our transgressions over here. Running into a bit of a logistical nightmare here, so I got signs on the trash cans, signs on my rolly chair, the endless pieces of transformers doodles over here. I still don't know what to paint this Mr. Beast thing here. And then I got the Demon and the Whistling Diesel and the whatever that it's called, Hellcat there. More transformers, more of this stuff. And so what I'm running into is that my table's too small and it's kind of too many projects to paint at once. I should have picked like 3 or 4. But I was trying to do, because I gotta like paint this black, age it, and then paint this silver, and then the faces of the transformers silver, and then I got a dry brush those, and so there's a bunch of and then like all these have to be sprayed black and then blue and so forth. So there's a bunch of individual pieces that will be kind of the same color. So I was trying to, in my mind, without thinking about it enough, kind of have a nice lineup going, but my ideas were not technically correct. So let's try to digest it like an elephant here, one bite at a time. At 1 o'clock, started what, at 8? So made some good progress. This guy's almost finished. Need to do the second layer of blue and then start trimming it all around. But this marker makes it much quicker. And then I'll do the nice layer of brush against it. Lada's fully done. Whistling Diesels, I think fully done actually. This part is fully done. These need to be sprayed from the back on the side so that it's all black. Kind of like you can see that this one is the same color now. So it gets oversprayed from the back. So this way the shadow is nice and the same color. Nice contrast between this, which is all old and rustic, and this, which is, I slightly made it rustic. You can see a little bit of the dark paint, and also, yeah, probably need to get some more gloves. Painting without gloves, bad idea. And then transformers are all done. Alright, this one I made a bit of a brave move and sprayed the red first, so now I'm gonna work around it, which makes it a lot harder to paint. But red is really a really nice color, and gloss sprayed and brush on doesn't come out quite as good. So you can see on the Vault Boy how bright and vibrant it is, and the same on those. So we'll risk it and see. Worst case scenario, I'll just do a brush over it, but we're gonna, you know, use our traditional strategy of fingers crossed and see how it'll come out. So little by little I digested through most of these, slowly but surely. And they all came out pretty good, as if I know what I'm doing by now. Really, really excited about these two. They came out sick. So what I'm going to do now is, and these are in the painting phases, but I'm not quite done yet. This one's close. This one's going to be a little while, because as you can see, there's some detail there. So we're going to go drag it all outside, take a little snapshot, and then I'm going to go roll out to Cars and Coffee. And I just realized I had this sign. Well, not sign, leftover piece of plywood, but it looks like number one woodworker in all of the Kazakhstan. Great success. Alright, let's roll it out, take it all outside. So here we go. I had to get up on the chair, so this way we can professionally take a nice screenshot of this and also show it off. It's pretty cool that out of scrap plywood like that, and some nice plywood like that, and even like some plastic, we can do all this with just some basic low-key tools in the garage, just doodling around under an oak tree, you know. I mean, everything, that's all I have. I mean, I have a Lonka power cord and some other sandpaper and stuff, and you need paint too, but that's all you really need to make some of these cool. And don't have an Etsy store or anything like that, so don't ask. These are all for friends and marketing. Let me hop off the chair and let's take a closer look. But yeah, look how good they look. Everything is like black on the side, so we got nice shadow going on. The metallic paint on this, like you can see how like it changes color. It's actually the same color as my garage, and that Lada one looks pretty good there. I almost want to make one for myself, because this one for a buddy who got a Lada nearby. These are for a friend of mine. These I just want to make for a little while. One of my good friends has a Subaru, and I want to make a project that we can kind of compare the jigsawing techniques, which is this one is quite easier. This one is harder because of the pieces, but that'll be in a different video. This is the Whistling Diesel Award of Excellence for just getting rid of the squat truck menace. This one is one of the viewers asked to do it, so I just want to build the demon for a bit, and then actually one of my friends, who's my also plywood dealer in this age, you know, it's pretty much invaluable because you can find plywood for a reasonable cost. He got a Hellcat not too long ago, so we're gonna do that. That one's technically not finished. I did the black marker around. You can see how janky the lines are. So I gotta go over and paint everything. That part is done. This is for my wife. She wanted it for the office. And my friend his kid was sick in the hospital for a while, so we're gonna hook him up with some nice. So that came out really good. And then I was gonna make them all black, but this one is now silver and it came out really good. But we got more more projects to doodle over here. This one's gonna be pretty tricky. Got some more Nemo. The doggy is ready to be painted on. Yeah, great success. I'll see you guys next time. I might stare at this for a little more. It's just so weird seeing the transformation, you know. You get this and then so cool. And yeah, Mr. Beast logo is made out of a for lease sign. Same as this, it's a corrugated plastic with aluminum sandwich board that I just found, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, maybe we'll become #1 woodworker in all over Kazakhstan. Great success. I'll see you next time. High five.